Hey everybody, good morning. So happy Sunday. Um, I'm going to be talking about longevity technology because I've been hearing a lot more about this lately. I don't know if you have too, but I certainly have. But before I get started, I usually like to just talk about why I'm qualified to talk about these sort of things. So I was in the hospital years ago, and it was actually years after that I learned about the idea of using food as medicine. And it just gave me so much hope and the energy to really do what I had to do for my recovery. I mean, I'm not fully recovered at all by any means, but it just gives me the energy to keep going with the things I have to do. Um, yeah, so throughout my journey, I became a health coach to also help other people that want to go from wherever they are with their health, whether that's also overcoming some kind of you know, issue that happened with their health or a disease or a symptom, or even if that's just getting better health, wherever you are. So taking you from where you are to where you want to be in an easier way, rather than, with me, it was a gradual, I tried different things and different recipes and different resources until I found what worked for me. And so I like to be that shortcut for people to get where they want to go faster. So that's just what I have done and what I wanted to share with you. I also, throughout this journey, learned just how easy and how powerful food is to help people with all different kinds of things. So I like to get this message out to as many people as I can to hopefully, avoid any diseases. We know that a lot of diseases and issues can be reversed with a plant-based diet, but if we can get to it and make the changes before that even happens and don't even have to deal with them, then why not, right? That'd be even more cool. So yeah, back to the topic today, longevity technology. So I've been hearing a lot about this, and the thing that kind of disturbed me is that the people that I heard talking about this, and it kind of goes back to what we were talking about last week about just hearing, different opinions, and that the other side of the issue is getting a little bit louder. And I've just been watching a lot of interviews with different people they're just talking about different technologies. And the thing that kind of got to me was that to them, diet doesn't matter at all. So one person that I was watching actually said that he eats mostly plant-based, and another person said that eating vegan was the worst thing you could do ever at all. So that was kind of interesting to me. So their main message in both accounts, sorry, I'm looking at my notes, was that diet doesn't really matter, but you just have to, let me get this right, don't die of something quote unquote stupid before the technology catches up in 5 to 15 years. Was the message. And that's fine that there are different technologies that can expand our lifespan, health span even more. But to think that we don't need to use diet is kind of interesting to me. Just because in one case, I was just thinking, and what I heard mentioned in one of the videos was that something quote unquote stupid that you could die of is heart-related complications. And we actually know that from different studies and different, we know from the evidence that that heart disease is one of those things that could actually be prevented and reversed with a plant-based diet, a whole foods plant-based diet. So in order to say that we shouldn't really take that into consideration, like what diet we eat, was kind of intriguing to me. The other thing is that any kind of situation like heart disease that does exist, it is going to take years of it like starting and manifesting and really becoming an issue until something either comes up on a test of some kind or there's some kind of symptom. So the fact that we shouldn't pay attention to diet as much and just wait for the technology was kind of, I think that we should, not that we shouldn't embrace the technology, but if we want to go that way, that I would think until that point we would want to be as healthy as we can so that we get to that point. So that was just something I wanted to share today. I didn't know if you're also seeing the longevity technologies and different information out there. I don't know if that's something that you're coming across as well. If you are, go ahead, whether you're watching this live or on replay, go ahead and post down below if there's anything that you've heard too, and any reaction that you have to what I'm saying, and if you have any reactions to what I'm saying, and also if you have any questions, or think I may have missed something, or have any ideas for a future video, I'd really appreciate that, so that I can make this as useful as I can for those of you that watch. Yeah, so as usual, I'm on a lot of different social platforms. I'll post our One Simple Change with the Longs page down below. That's where we share the most of the resources we have. Just different things, recipes, all kinds of motivational things to just keep you going on it, and teaching you about diet and the ways that can change your life. So let me just check one more time. I think I covered about everything, though. Yeah. So have a beautiful and colorful day, everybody. Bye-bye.